Hello and welcome to Simon's Solar Shed. I was a little bored today, so I thought I'd come up with a bit of a project, a quick one. Well, hopefully it'll be quick. I was always had an interest in when I was growing up in the old crystal sets. That's like a receiver that doesn't require batteries. What happens is, say like you got a radio station about 50 kilometres away. What you're effectively doing is using the energy it releases over the airwaves, and this receiver picks it up via a detector. So yeah, you get some strong broadcast stations. So that's what I'm going to do today. So what I've picked up here is it's an old cork bottle. You know what? Decorator's cork. It's about 50 millimeters in diameter. I've cut that up, and I've wrapped some baking paper around it, and well, just to give the wire something to grip on, really. And I put some lugs on it to enable me to fix it to a board or whatever I fix the receiver to. So yeah, so what it requires is I've got this old drum of copper wire. I stripped an old CRT tube TV, and around the tube you've got this like anti-magnetic degaussing coil. So I'm reusing something that I've recycled basically. So the first thing to do is the circuit calls for, on the primary winding, which is the winding that goes to the antenna and the earth, whether it be a rod in the ground or if you scratch a bit of the paint off one of your pipes in the house, what your radiators are connected to, you connect the earth side to that, and that completes your antenna section of it. So that's 20 turns of enamel copper wire. So we'll make a start on that. So what I want to do is I'll put some lugs on here. I'm going to wrap the copper wire around it a couple of times, leaving some length on the end, and then tuck that inside the tube, like so. I'm going to use this tape here, what I've taped the baking paper on with, as a counter. So each turn, that'll show again. See? So that's one turn. So here goes. I'm going to try and get it as neat as I can. I've always been fascinated with these radios, ever since my earliest memory. Yeah, I used to play around with them a lot. So here we go, that's your one turn. And then keep going. That's your two. And so on. Three, keeping it neat all the way around. If you place your thumb over it, it guides it. So what was that I said? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. I'm standing on the wire. Right. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hang on, I've got to push that further on, I think. There we go. Let's see. Keep it neat. $11, $12. Keeping the tension on so it don't spring off. Oh, bugger. Dropped it. Damn it, I'll have to do that again. We're back on 12 now. $13. Wait a minute. It's a bit fiddly. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, we're going to wrap that around there now and then tuck that in. So that's your primary side. So, okay, that's your primary side. 20 turns. Now, if you leave, say like 3 winds width, so like if you was to put your next lot of wire just there, not close right up, but just here where that black mark is, it's about three winds worth of wire gap. So on that piece there'll be 120 turns, a bit more difficult. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this off with some tape so that bit don't move when I'm winding the rest on. Okay. So we'll place that just there like that. Keep it all together. So what I'm going to do eventually is get some clear nail varnish or some kind of varnish and coat it in it. So that's the primary side. Now for the secondary, so we're going to put it towards there. I'm going to leave a bit of length on it, gives me a bit more flexibility. Wrap that round there like so, same lug, and then tuck it in, and then we're going to start with there. I'm not going to show you all of this because it would take too long, but I'll do a few turns to get going. 1, yeah, just trying to, okay. So let's keep it neat. There we go, nice and tight as well. 2, 3. Let's tidy that up a bit. See. Okay. Eight, 109, 110. So we're going to put that and wrap that around that log. Now I'm going to keep that tension on there so it don't all spring apart. And we're going to get right, put that on there. Knife. Okay. And we're going to pop that there, just to keep it on. And I'm going to bend that cross back there. And there we go. So that's your secondary coil. The 30 turn tap will go to the diode. Right, so we'll cut that off now. Nice. I'm just going to do a bit of a tidy up on it. Looks alright actually. I've seen neater than that though. Not bad though. Just the next task. Hang on a minute, let's turn that down. The next task will be to find a nice diode. It just so happens I've got a nice Russian diode from an old Russian receiver. think it was a Selena B15 multi-band receiver. It was no longer functioning, not economic or viable to repair, so I stripped the diodes out of it and other bits that I found useful. Nice. Okay. So I'll have it in. Here we go. Red blade. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's clean now. So I think that before we do anything else, I'm going to wrap this because I won't be able to do it otherwise. Right, I think that might be a bit long, that. Cut that off a bit shorter. There we go. Same with this. Wait a minute. Yeah. Take that one out. Come on. I can't think of anything better to do on a Sunday than to muck about with this. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to pop that just on there. So. And bend that back. So I'm just trying to keep all the wires on so they don't spring off in lieu of lacquer. So a bit more tape. Here we go. Pop that there. There we go. This is your primary. This is your secondary. So I could have put tape all the way around it, but I wouldn't be able to see which wire goes to what. So I did it like that. Right. So get this board. Okay. And we're going to pull that tab forward because we've got solders in that. And that goes in there. Alright. Okay. Let's put a knot on it. I don't think that's the right. I don't think that's right, is it? Ah, alright then. Given that there's no wire on these lugs anymore, I can probably undo the knot that I've put on them already. There we go. We'll use them. Right, take that out. Same goes for this one. I'll just put them in there to keep the lugs in. There we go. Okey-doke. Is it this one? There we go. Right. Let's tighten that up a little bit. That's it. Tighten you up. Well, that's on there now. Okay. I think it's a bit long actually, this. Alright, let's cut some off. Yeah. Hey, what's this? Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got this. That's it. Right. Secondary. Primary. Yeah. Right. Okay. Alright. So that's that for the now. Right, so what I'm going to use, I'm going to use these Manhattan style pads. they break off, basically, single pads. And I shall glue them where I need them on the board here. And for the tuning capacitor, shouldn't go in. See, these are some of the harder to get ones, you know, but I've been, you know, collecting them where possible. So, the old style. Beautiful things these are, well engineered. But you could equally use, these are more common today in AM radios, or the analog ones at least. These plastic type. Yeah, I've got a few going on there. Look. Quite a few. But what I'm going to use, because it's already got a knob on it, I'll get back to you when I've got the rest of the bits. Okay, so what we got now, I've managed to find me super glue. So what we're going to do is I've got this diode here, an old Russian one, germanium diode. These are becoming more rarer now, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 pads. You know, not keeping these too long, but I'm going to glue 2 pads on there. So we're going to snap that off. Snap that off. Where's the tweezers? You've got to have your tweezers at the ready because you don't want to be gluing your fingers together. Right. So I'm going to put it somewhere. I don't know. Put one there. Okay. Right there. Like that. Right. Measure the diode. Because I like to reuse these diodes. I don't want to cut the legs off or anything, so because I'm too short, you know. So we're going to put the next one there. Okay. So move that up and put that there. Sort of drop that like that. That's it. There we go. So that's for your diode. Let's get a rag to wipe this glue. Always wipes it, see. You super glue, the lids, they glues on if you don't clean them. Get me a little screwdriver. And poke the screwdriver down the centre to clean it so it don't block up in the future. There we go. Nice and clean, and then wipe it. And that way the lid will always come off then. Okay. Always stores them upright as well. A bit of a bugger, you know, for when you want to come to use it again, you can't get the lid off and you end up busting the actual tube and it gets all over your fingers. Right, so we're going to put a couple of blocks of solder on there now. I'm just going to blow my nose. I keep sniffling on my videos, I noticed. It's quite annoying. Anyway, cleared my nose. So we're going to put some solder on there now. There we go. Might have to put some lights on soon. It's getting a bit dark in here now. Okay. There we go. Some solder on there. Actually get the tweezers. Oops. Hang on, let's position that diode properly. There we go. Solder the diode there. Yeah. That's it, that'll do. get the diode on the negative end, which is the band end. Oops. Oh god. Okay. I just want to show you actually the kind of headphones I used to use back in the day, you know. Oh man, they're so uncomfortable. I think they're about, very high impedance. Can you see them? They've got a steel band and like a Bakelite earpiece. I used to use these because there's high impedance. I don't know quite how high they are, but this is what we used to use. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, on the positive side, it's got to go to the tap. This side of the diode is going to go to the tap. 30. Here it is. Oh no. I might have. Hang on a minute. There. Might have to solder a wire on that tap actually. Oh. Let's burn that backer off. Then clean it. Same to this end. Nice and clean. Now we're going to tin the ends. Okay, let's tin the ends. Got a weight on there like that. There we go. And there. Lovely. Okay, so clean the iron off. Got the solder the wire. Oh yeah, I'm going to put a bit of solder on there as well, on the tap. Plenty of it. There we go. And get this. Just wrap that around there like so. Lovely. Okay. Solder it. Nice. That's right, isn't it? Come on. Alright. Let's give that some more of a clean because I don't think I've got all the lacquer off the off. Right, bend it over there like so. Very clean. Might put some flux on it. Okay. Flux. There we go. That should help things a bit. Okay. That's better. Much better. Okay. Yep. That's better. Right. Feed that wire now. Under there. That's your centre tap. And that goes to your diode. There you Okay, so that's that. Now this side of the diode will go to your output, whether it be a external amplifier or something like that, or your headphones, your high impedance headphones. Now these two wires we know goes to the antenna and the ground, so we can move them out of the way in a minute. So this goes across your variable capacitor. So what we're saying here is we've got a tap there for the, this is your rotor, and then you have your stator plate which is fixed. So you'll tap off that. Yeah. Right. So this goes across the capacitor. And we're going to stick that to there. Oh. Yeah. Or we can screw it down actually. Make it a secure fix. I'll get one that's just right. Oh, what about that? Try this one. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Alright. So we can put it here. I hope that's alright. It'll do for the now. Alright, check this, man. That'll do. Right. So what we got? Okay. So it looks like these two wires go across the cap. Let's have it up, shall we? Solder that to there. Come on. Okay. This one to there. Okay. Leave that there. Move that there. Okay. Now for an antenna, let's sip of my tea actually. I have a doublet antenna. It's a dipole basically, fed with a 600 ohm ladder line going into my ATU to a 4:1 ballad. That'll help me in this instance because it can tune the antenna. Okay. Let's put some solder on here. Come on. Alright. I would have used 22 gauge hookup wire for the coil, but I haven't got enough of it. That'd improve the Q factor of the coil. But I'll just use the copper wire that I had to hand. Right. I'm thinking because my antenna's a dipole, you've obviously got two elements. So I'm using the one side of the element as the ground. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. Also there's the antenna. The antenna goes around.
Anything from the shop?
I'm alright, cheers, mate. Thanks though for the offer. Let's clean that up a bit. So this is your antenna. Sorry about the dog. I might solder that on just for good contact. You could use like a terminal or something, a screw terminal, or even a socket to connect the antenna to your receiver. Nice, good mechanical fix. Right, so the ground goes. Oh, I'll clean that up and all. Now, to test this, obviously you won't be able to hear it if I connect a crystal earpiece to it because it's so quiet. It'll be so quiet. I mean, we can try. Maybe the Rode microphone will pick it up. But failing that, I'll connect it to an amplifier so you can hear it. Alright, so that's that. Let's wrap that around there. Like so. Okay. Solder. Oh, that's an interesting way, isn't it? Okay. So that's that. Nice good fix. Open that up. Yeah, I might need to put a wedge under there. Da 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 da. Go into my knob jar. Let's see if I got one. Yeah, I'll use this one for now. Yeah, that'll do. Get a flathead screwdriver. We could probably use that. No, we'll use that one. We'll get. Blimey, if this will work. Too big, I think. Wait. Go on you get. There you go. Tighten it up. There we go, that'll do it. Let's get some light on the subject actually, it's getting a bit dark. There we go, that should put a bit of light on the subject. Okay, right. So we've got your antenna. Headphones. Let's pop an headphone on there. This on the detector. And across the capacitor. So we're going to wire off the capacitor now. Right, so what have I got? Let's burn this off. Good job. Okay. So we pass the bezel across these two, don't it? So let's pop. Oh bugger. Right, put it on there. It's in there. Oh. Okie dokie. So we're going to go touch that onto there. That's it. And then get that. To here. Cutters, where are they? Right. So the one side of the tuning cap goes to the one side of the headphone, and then the other side goes from the centre tap through the diode and then to the headphone, which is what it creates. So awesome. So we'll curl that back round here. Turn that off. Oh, come on, there's no gas on it. Alright, that's burned off. Oh. Nice. Okie dokie. I've got a solder on these two. Nice. So the headphone connects to the diode, and the other side is one side of the, yeah, so I'll put that there. That's alright. Pushed it. Okay. So headphone, didn't really need that other tap, did we? Right, so we've got our aerial connected now. Oh, hang on, I've got a crystal earpiece here. But I will try it with the IMP headphones because that's got a longer wire on it. It's got bare ends on it. Yeah, so I'll be using these just for the now. See if I can hear anything. So click that onto there. Like so. Oh God, I can hear, all I can hear is dogs barking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, listen to this, guys. Let's shut that door so I'll trap the dog's noise out. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but hang on a minute. Let's see if I can just connect that somehow. Wait. Oh, come on. Oh, this is amazing. It's working, guys. Oh my God. Usually you have to fiddle about it for a while before you get it to work, but here we go. What, you ready? I'll let you know when. Okay. You hear anything? Now let me tune into the station and try again. Alright, can you hear this? Not sure what radio station it is, but I can hear it. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I've got a good idea. I've got a brilliant idea. Now this takes the spirit out of it a bit with regards to a no battery operated receiver. but this is just for test purposes. It clearly works on the headphones. So what I'm going to do, oh my god, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to get this. Oh my god. Right, let's get this. I don't know if you can see that board there. Hang on. This board here. It's basically an amplifier. Stripped down a karaoke machine. And it had a screen on it and everything, but I've sort of turned it into a bit of just an amplifier. Anyway, oh my god. I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, that'll do. Don't have to be shielded just for this purpose. Although I would have preferred to use shielded, but you know, oh well. Got 2 pieces of wire. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect these 2 pieces of wire. Right. Let's put this tin on. It's connected to a nice speaker as well. It was crap as a karaoke, but I'll tell you what, it'd be brilliant as a hobbyist amplifier for me experiments. Right. Come on. Oh, Mojo, man. We'll see. Okay. Right. So what we've got, we're going to take one wire off of there. And I'm going to get one wire off of there, because that's the output of this, the output of the crystal radio. Oh bugger, come on. I've got to find out what. Right, so. Oh. I've got so much crap on here, it's unreal. Cut that off. Yes. Right. Let's see if we can clean these up a bit. I mean, the diode is that good, you know. It really is. People have used what Schottky diodes and, you know, silicon diodes. Well, I don't think they're very good. I really don't. To begin with, the voltage, you know, that is required to switch that diode on is more than the receiver can produce, if you know what I mean. So what you want is a low turn on voltage, you know, which is what these are. I think it's what, it's like 500 milliamps or something like that, or 700 milliamps required to make it operate effectively. Whereas them silicon diodes, you know, they're not really suitable. Anyway, I'm going to poke that wire into there. And I'm going to poke this wire, which I think is a ground, to there. Right, now you will be able to hear this if it works. Let's switch on the power supply. Wait a minute. 1.1 amp, 5. That's right, yeah. So that's on now. Power this up. What, do I have audio? It feels like I've got audio now. Listen. Can you hear that? Oops. As for Charlton, Mannion returns in goal. Ramsey, Jones, Gillespie. Arsenal 1. Hear it. To Robertson. And then Soboslai. Hang on a minute. How do I make them? No. Oh. Oh, I can hear the football. That could be talk sport actually on medium wave.
Curtis Jones, and a Gakpo now more centrally as the shot. Leading Arsenal by goals to 1.
Oh, that's amazing.
Curl pass forward easily, intercepted. Just got his body in the way of that.
I mean, it's only picking up. Hang on. 1, 2. Pardon me. It's only picking up 2 stations, but they're quite strong.
Yeah, of course. Nathan had his critics. Of course, even Cheltenham as well.
Oh my god.
Almost got a foot in on that.
What do you think of that, guys?
To Allison, who was able to pick it up this time and overarm it out. And now Jones carries the ball out there into the warm sunshine. Jones passed there easily, intercepted by White.
Wow.
He's looking to slip it forward for Liverpool were champions and Leeds were the title winners.
Oh wow, I'm so sure.
Second place, they were going up automatically. Since Mike Dodd arrived at the football club, and
Maybe put a wiper on it, and then that's.
get that out of their mind. As you said, it's kind of a league in itself now. I don't want to see tonight. I'm here. I'm at Adams Park. I'm practically on Crooked lap here, by the way. But you wouldn't want it. Good game, but I don't want to see it ruined by an official. And you can hear the reaction from the Liverpool supporters.
Oh, wicked, man.
A bit of uneasiness here. 2-0 up and coasting at half time. Now 2-1 and far from that. It just feels a little bit uncomfortable for Liverpool, doesn't it? Arsenal dominating possession.
Right. So I'm looking. I mean, I wonder if that's the proper output for that amplifier. Okay. So that is it. Alright. Well, I've got 2 stations.
Right hand side. Good teams on their day.
And there might be a chance that when it gets a bit later on in the evening, it'll pick up some more as the atmospherics change.
Now the ball finds its way to Trossard on the left hand side. Martinelli, the scorer. Well, he's now hit figures this season, Martinelli, in all competitions.
Oh, wow.
Lewis Skelly is barged and blocked by Bradley, and that's a free kick.
Oh, mouth up.
In the Liverpool right back area.
Sorry about my cough. Still ain't shook this flu yet properly.
Bradley's rash in the way that he goes towards the challenge. He thinks that Miles Lewis Skelly's going to kick off its live next Aging a bit low, but it came to Liverpool. They've got an opportunity here. It's Martin slowing down in front, and I'm looking at it. Calafiori who's going to come on, and I'm wondering why.
Wow. Gotta feed the dogs in a minute. Hey, but it works, and that's all I'm interested in. What am I missing? Pull the wire out there. Oh. I'll turn the amp off and all. Oops. Oh dear. Almost shorted me pass out then for the amplifier. Alright. It'd be great if I had a bigger area, I reckon. Okay, so we've got that and then white. Yep. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'll listen again later, see if any more stations come up. I wonder. Oh, does sound good, don't it? Oh, I love it. Bit of a Sunday project. Yeah, I'll make sure that one's right. I wouldn't be able to play music anyway, even if there was a music station. But I know I can get this better. Yeah, the music stations, they give you a copyright strike, wouldn't it, if I was to play it over YouTube. I'll try it again later. See if more stations pop up. So, yeah. Well, it works. I mean, you could experiment. If you round the car yourself, you could put a tap every 10 turns or so, and then get that and clip it on. You could even make the call longer. This is what I used to do back in the day, you know, in the 90s, early 90s. Oh, that's amazing. I like stuff with that. That's amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And this is Simon Solashed signing out. Happy listening. Bye bye for now. Till the next one.